so you're hearing this? Oh.
No wonder I didn't do the fucking video.
What we doing? We're doing. We've seen your Sidemen diss track, and we're going to be taking legal action for defamation of character. And I was on holiday at the time, and I fucking shat myself.
To the Antisocial podcast today. Oh, great! It's a brand new episode where we have got a Christmas set.
By Christmas, we just mean white snow.
Yeah, we're also joined by a very, very special guest, Mr. James Daniels.
Go on, everyone.
By the way, before we start this podcast, I just want to say 70% of people aren't subscribed to the channel.
What the hell's that about? What are they doing?
Yeah,
let's be honest. We're doing.
Probably got a life, to be fair.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So please do press subscribe. But James, how are you doing? Are you
I'm doing good. How are we?
Well, good.
Yeah.
You're losing your podcast virginity today, aren't you?
Before my actual virginity.
Oh, jeez.
We have a real thing for doing that, don't we? We love taking podcast virginities. It's quite fast from that.
It's great.
At least one of our virginities.
I know.
We just kind of lube them in.
I like the necklace.
Thanks, mate.
Sometimes we are second to Jack, mate, on the virginity list.
Yeah.
Sloppy seconds is alright sometimes, you know. We just clean up.
James is used to that, you know, so got a bit of experience in that field. Yeah, babe, but like, this is your first podcast. Are you nervous for it? How are you?
It's a mixture, innit? I'm very gassed for it, but I'm also nervous because the thing is, I've never done any sort of collab with any YouTuber. I've never done a podcast.
Why is that?
Probably because they don't want to.
It was quite the journey over here, wasn't it?
Yeah, mate, too long.
How long did it take?
It was a 6-hour coach, and then obviously like an hour Uber.
I love the dedication, though.
Mate, that is dedication.
Antisocial, just...
Has anyone done that far?
Yeah, so from Newcastle, it's about 6 hours. Is it a megabus?
Yeah.
Megabus.
There's not even a toilet on the megabus.
Oh, there was on this one.
Oh,
yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
Bougie bus.
Needed a
I
few
hate
times.
Celebrity. You know, it's fine.
I hate the megabus because everything you drive behind it, you just have this big guy like looking over you. Do you know the big, massive guy that looks like Dad O'Brien on the back?
What bus have you been on? What do you mean?
You know, surely you know what a megabus is. It has a big man's face
megabus.
around the back like that.
We don't
looking
get
at you.
that.
You gotta know what a megabus is.
No, what a mega...
He doesn't know.
You
know.
too Tory for me.
No, but what like...
It's not that complicated. It's just a bus with a guy's face on it.
Before we get into everything, right, James, I feel like you should, just for people that don't know, I feel like you should
Yeah.
explain what your content is, what you want kind of stuff.
Oh, so basically, it's just comedy sketches. So it's just me making a tit of myself, really.
Love that.
With my dad in it and some friends, and yeah, it's basically just me having a laugh. I always do. My videos, I always just do whatever I find funny, and then for some reason people find it funny.
When did you actually start?
So I've been doing YouTube since a kid. So I started off with the usual, just like videos with my mates, just random shit, and then from there I went on to designing. So actually, a lot of people don't know this, but I did like
I know this.
Yeah.
Visuals by Dad, was it?
No, it was visual arts.
Oh.
Yeah. So I actually designed for like a few YouTubers before I even started doing the other channel,
Any
James
names?
Daniels channel. I actually designed for Morgz,
Oh.
which is what a lot of people don't know. So
the plot twist of the century.
It's like Anakin Skywalker, isn't it?
I went from making his thumbnails to rinsing them in a dish track. Right?
Yeah, it's only done.
Yeah.
Was that for a reason? Did he?
No.
Did he not pay you well? He was just like...
No, honestly, he's such a sound guy. I have nothing but good words for him.
Oh, shag him then.
He was a really easy guy to work with.
So why did you get into designing?
So I started designing back when I must have been like 15, and I was doing like COD trick shot videos. As you do. I think a lot of people start like that, don't they? And I had my own clan, and then we needed a designer. And obviously, me being the cheapskate that I am, I can't hire anyone, so I was like, I just learn how to do
What's your
it.
clan code?
Option.
Option?
No one had never had it. Yeah. It was,
Option.
we had about 40 subscribers, but
You're huge.
yeah, it was
People don't
big
know
at the time.
My channel was a clan channel until about 2k subs.
Yeah.
Literally. I've knew who James is since like 2016, 2017.
Was he like the op?
No,
Face and optic, wasn't it?
I automatically followed him because I think he did a lot of banners because I was in the COD scenes. I think he did a banner for a lot of COD people.
What was your name back then? Do you have an alias?
I didn't have a name.
You ever seen Step Brothers where it's like you have to call me Nighthawk?
It was my clan name, and then it was Buck, which is just my surname shortened, obviously.
Nighthawk
Buck. And then I just changed it to Bucking, and then went to Lewis Bucking. But I remember I seen one of your things and I DM'd him, and I was like, "Oh, how much for a banner?" And he went 50 quid, and I went, "That's like my budget." I was like, "I'll pass on that, mate."
That was to pay for the coach here. But yeah, I started doing the design stuff, and then I don't know, I just sort of got really bored of it. So the videos I was making was like top 5 best fonts, and it was like
party lifestyle in James's house. Isn't it?
it was boring me to death, like to sit down and do top 5 best fonts of the week.
That sounds really interesting. Why didn't you keep with that?
Yeah, no, I was designing for Morgz, doing his thumbnails. That was, and JMX did work for him.
So were you like the master behind the strip FIFA?
No, I did his banner, and then I was doing his thumbnails.
So you're behind the most cursed thumbnails on YouTube.
Yeah,
is that what you're saying?
probably was. Along with Morgz's as well. And who else? I did a few banners for people. So what I'd do is I'd make a banner, post the like speed art of me making it, and I'll post it on Twitter and everything, and then just pray that they saw it. And then from there, I normally get like YouTuber clients.
Oh, cool.
It's a good way to get work. Then,
Yeah,
Well, that's how I found you.
Yeah.
And then, but I turned them down on the offer. That was out my budget.
So where was the thing to go from? Right, I'm doing this full time. It was graphics full time.
Yeah. So I had the graphic design channel, which had like a little bit of revenue, and then I also did obviously the work for clients, and as well as that, I had like my own store where I sold like graphics packs, and basically you'd open them up in Photoshop, and they would like help you out. Boring stuff, really.
Is that how you've got that Rolex?
Yeah, mate.
For designing.
So how did you go for like the skit based? Like how did you progress onto that?
So it was really because I wanted to be more than just a designer. So I always watched YouTubers, and I was like, I'm not going to get 1 million subscribers doing design videos because it's such like a niche like content type, and I was like, I need to change up the content, and I really wanted to do like the sort of like in real life stuff. So I did start off with I made a personal channel, which then all the design nerds subscribed. Well, not nerds, I'm dissing them. They'll all get at me on Twitter for that.
Hear that from me, guys.
But yeah, I made the new channel. They all subbed to that. Well, not all of them, a few of them. And from there, I just started doing more in real life stuff.
Was the first video that banged for you? Was that the Aitch one?
Yeah. Because before that, I was doing like really boring shit. I was doing, I don't know, these morning routines are cringe.
I've never done one of them before. What? I've never done morning routine. What's that? Oh,
but yeah, it was videos like that. So more like sit down videos, and I really wanted to change it up because obviously everyone does them. So I really wanted to be like something different.
Tell you what, going from like top 5 fonts.
Yeah, it was mad.
So how did you get the idea to do the Aitch one?
So I don't even know. I think it was one of my many ideas copied from Stephen. No, it was basically like I had the idea to do skits, so I was just brainstorming ideas, and I think it actually was the fact that Stephen's like How to Be Stormzy video did like bits,
didn't it?
Yeah, and I was like, there's a lot of more updated rappers, like because obviously that was years ago. I was like, Aitch is the banging at the moment, and I thought all I got to do, shave my head. And then I'll basically...
You do look a little... I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'm not going to lie, mate, because obviously since I followed you from the design days, and I remember seeing a tweet from you being like, should I shave my head and do How to Be Aitch? I went, this boy's having a breakdown. Yeah. I genuinely went, what's going on inside this boy's head right now?
I don't know what persuaded me to do it. I just had the instinct that it was a good video. And for the first like week or 2 weeks it was out, it was only on like a K views. Yeah. But even then I was gasped at that.
Because when I was watching it, I was like, that just didn't seem like one of your first skits. It seemed like you'd done it for quite a while. Like your timing with how you like.
Yeah.
Because it was scripted.
Yeah. So it was all scripted, but you can definitely. Well, I hope you can. You can tell the difference between that video and like my videos now. Yeah. Because I was way less confident, and like even like delivering the lines, I was just.
Yeah, 20 in the barber, you're like, I just want this haircut. Is that all right?
I actually had a bit of beef with the barber.
Oh.
Yeah.
why?
Well, it's not that interesting, but the barber saw the video because obviously it went viral in my town. No,
Celebrity.
barber saw the video and he was fuming because you know the little like tag locations people put at the bottom. I put dodgy barbershop because obviously it looked like a dodgy barbershop. It's the first time I've gone there, and I was like, so I just put that there just for a bit of a laugh. It was like an extra joke, and then he saw that and he was fuming.
Did he message you or something? Or,
no,
or did you just wait till you get your next trim and you just realise you got a Nike tick on the side of your head?
he was the one that did this. But he posted it on his barber Facebook page, and like obviously
Not Facebook. Oh, not the Facebook.
all of his customers are there in the comments like that is outrageous. But yeah, that
What did he say?
He
So
started,
look at this Aitch wannabe or
no, he started saying that I was being racist because I said that his barbershop was dodgy.
Right.
So yeah.
So probably not the best to touch on that.
It's okay, especially when you got a haircut
Racist
like,
confirmed.
especially when you got a haircut like that. It's not exactly easy to like dispute it. It's very Brexity
very true.
haircut.
Yeah,
innit?
At least you suit it. Like
Yeah,
I
a lot
could,
of people
you've got a nice little
Egghead.
Thanks, mate.
like
Yeah.
mine says. I was dropped as a kid. I've got a lot of dents. I'd look a bit weird.
Mine's a bit messed up in it as well. I've got rhino horn on the back of my head, so I look like a
Rhino horn.
He does. Honestly, he's got like a
My
squash
occipital
bone.
bone is. Feel that very quickly.
Oh mate, if you can
Oh,
send
yeah,
it back
yeah,
there.
Yeah. If I headbutt you on the back, damage.
Ruthless.
Yeah.
See, I feel like I've got a bit of relation with that because I've shaved my head 3 times.
Yeah. Why didn't you keep it?
You know,
Depression.
I don't know. Depression. I've been thinking about doing it again, but like dyeing it like blue or some random shit. It's so nice just waking up with nothing to do.
It's so easy because you just wake up and you just don't have to do anything.
Exactly.
I'm scared that we just like butcher my hairline and it just won't come back.
Oh yeah.
Yes, fucking yeah.
That's the thing. You don't really know what your hairline's gonna look like before you shave it, do you?
Yeah.
What do you mean? You just do that? at the top,
Yeah,
don't it?
but
It's not the same.
until you finally got it,
I
and
got
you're like, oh god, this was a
yeah.
mistake.
I got butchered by the barbers last year. Everyone's seen the photo by now, I'm sure.
Yeah, that was
Me.
awful.
Yeah, really bad. Really bad. Have you shown it?
Oh, I have not seen it.
I'll quickly show
Whip
you.
it
It was
up.
really bad.
Were you shitting yourself before you got it done? Because your hair wasn't that long before.
No, it wasn't. But still, at the time, I was like, I just thought, fuck it, I'll just get it cut.
That's what happened to me. Everyone.
It'll be
That's
up
short,
on
but
the
it's
screen.
not, it's not that
Yeah.
short though, is it?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
And
What's
that,
it like going to the EDL parades together? Is that-
yeah, it's really good. I've been there for a while actually.
Oh.
So it's actually initiation when you go in. They sit there if I clip in. They're like, all right, sit down. Have a go. Bang. Off.
Yeah, that's how we met.
So how was the haircut generally received? Because like obviously you did it for the video, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
You kind of kept it.
Yeah, so the joke I made in the video was no fringe equals more minge, but I don't think that worked out.
As you know, all the Winston Churchill said one
Yeah.
day.
So it didn't convert numbers for you?
Famous quotes.
I feel like it attracts a certain type.
Yeah, if you like skinheads. I'm like the Tesco value H is all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like obviously for the
I think
girls
about
that
Audi.
can't get H, which is a lot of
Go on
girls.
the next step.
Next step.
Yeah. Sometimes they just want to test the waters. They'll go to James first, you know. And
Yeah,
if they like
yeah.
James, they can move on to H.
H 3.0.
It's just
Yeah.
like the antisocial version of happy hour. Like you are like the lower version of H, right?
Well,
Starting beef.
When you done that video, did you expect it to do as big as it did?
Literally not. I posted it and I knew it was a good video, but like I said, first like week or two, it was like 1K views, and I was gassed with that at the time.
How many subs did you have at that point?
It must have been like 8K or something. So or maybe like 10, because obviously I had subs from the design channel.
Yeah.
The design channel was on like 68K. I never post on it anymore. So like if you go to the most recent videos, everyone's saying where on earth is he?
Moved on to bigger things now.
Because they don't even.
Yeah,
a lot
ditch
of
the
people don't
nerds, as he said.
but yeah, I
God knows we charge for a banner now.
double. I think.
So with that, and then it came out. How did it start like rising?
So it was all because H saw the video.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. So he saw the
What's going on?
yeah he saw the video. And I think it must have been, it was going up a bit then, so it must have been on like 10K views or something. And I don't know how he saw it. I believe someone like obviously showed him, and he posted it on his story. So first of all,
shit.
yeah, he posted it was like just him recording someone's phone screen and with like laughing emojis, and he was like almost reacting to it kind of. And then he actually posted the video that I clipped and then put on my Instagram. He posted that.
Is it feed post?
Yeah. So like people could click on it, and then that video did well. And obviously because in the like caption it said that the full video on my YouTube. And
Yeah.
everything,
I
it
should
just-
plug your
Yeah. And then he, a lot of people don't know. I didn't want to like shout about it at the time because I didn't want to come across like a massive goon. But he DM'd me after the video.
So you're basically best mates.
Basically best mates. And then I DM'd him like, it was basically to say what he said. He put like, "You funny bastard," and then
the first thing he said, "You funny bastard."
You talk dirty to me.
And he said that, and just said that he found the video really funny. And then I thought, I'll shoot my shot, and I'll put. It was like a few months after, because I was going to one of his shows. I was like, I'll give him a message. Didn't even see it though, do you? I thought it's worth it,
Yeah.
He follows me on Twitter too.
Does he?
But I don't wanna message him about the podcast because I don't wanna risk the unfollow.
No, mate, do it.
We've got the 1-2-H crew over here. Fucking hell.
That's like the H fan club, isn't it? Did you like him before?
Yeah. And something else as well. I had a few back and forth emails with his manager about a video, but nothing went forward.
Surely that could do bits for him.
Yeah, at the time it would have. I don't know anymore. I probably fell off now, but at the time, yeah, it would have been.
I think that would still bang right
It
now.
would still
if
bang.
you've done a video with Aitch, that would literally mill views.
It's
guaranteed.
relevant content. Though,
Yeah.
isn't it?
He does bits, doesn't he? He's massive.
So with Aitch, when he responded to it, how did you feel that? Was it like instantly like, what the fuck? Or were you kind of nervous? Or?
Oh, I was so excited.
To get butterflies.
Yeah, no, it was like that feeling.
No.
You know when you're messaging a girl that you like. Well, yeah.
Wait, sorry,
I don't-
what?
I don't-
Pause.
Right. Hey, so are you hearing this?
No wonder I didn't do the fucking video.
Yeah, but like you get that nervous feeling, and it was just like that. I was like fanboying to shit, but I had to because.
Did you unsend the message about the show?
No, I left it there.
No, I wouldn't. I'd have to unsend it. Like,
Really?
Pretend it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Nah,
Like,
say with chest bars.
See,
Yeah,
what you
definitely.
actually don't remember is that you actually messaged him if you wanted a banner.
He saw the price 50 quid.
Can't afford that.
Jesus
No.
Well, talking about people like that you've made videos on collabs and everything.
Yeah.
Moving on to, was the next big one? Was that the KSI one?
Yeah, so the H one actually had two videos.
Yeah.
So I did the How to Be H, and I followed it up with the full music video because there was
Yeah.
one song in particular on there that everyone was like liking.
Was that Stacey?
Yeah, so it was the Keisha and Becky remix, which I called Risha and Stacey. No clue why.
There's one where you make a joke about a midget or something in there. Or dwarf,
Oh,
and I'm
it's
just
one of the lyrics here, yeah.
And I instantly I caught us so off guard because I feel like with your comedy, it's like it's so to the bone. Like it's as if you just don't care.
It's the stuff that would get some people cancelled.
Yeah.
Like if Ollie White does that diss track, just instant death.
Yeah.
Instant death, but I'd also love to see it. Like,
Oh,
I'd love to see Ollie White just going in just for no reason.
I can imagine your demographic saying 95% male.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you know
Not a
what
lot of
actually
females.
is, or?
I think it's around that. Yeah. It's there's definitely not a lot of females.
That's why he's still a virgin, obviously.
It's okay.
Next
man.
question.
But with I think did both of them get a mill?
Yeah, the How to Be H is on 1.5, and then the Risha and Stacey got like 2 mil.
Fucking
mad.
hell.
And I don't even know how because it's me making an absolute tit of myself.
How are you feeling during this time where it's like, obviously, you said you had 8K, was it?
Yeah.
And then just, what did you go after them too?
What subs one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to think. Probably like that was when I was almost. I think I shot up to about 80K
Fuck
after
off.
something like that.
Of 2 videos?
Yeah, but it was like over time.
Yeah.
With the videos being up, but yeah, it was mental.
So how's that like feeling wise? Because I know when I've had that kind of thing, I don't know about you, but it's you're excited, but you're also kind of you're a bit like nervous. Were you? How were you feeling?
I was just excited because the thing is both of the videos. Well, the How to Be H video got demonetized. I think because it was.
Why is that?
It wasn't monetized. I think because it's a copyright. But yeah. And then the Risha and Stacey one was on a thing called shared revenue, which I've never seen before. It wasn't really shared, though, was it? It was 90% to H, I think.
So are you telling me that the H one got copyrighted by H?
Yeah.
So the reason he promoted it was just to make himself more money.
Actually, probably was.
No wonder I didn't reply to him.
Yeah.
He's just, this video's doing quite well. Mine. It's literally H with the money. It's just like this, taking everything.
But wait, so going on to the KSI stuff after that,
Yeah.
was it the same thing? Were you just like, obviously you'd the how to be stuff, we like the Aitch one done well.
Yeah. And mainly I didn't have any other ideas, so I just basically took the how to be H one and then was trying to think of other ideas of like YouTube.
It's like a formula.
Yeah. Because it's almost like a really easy video art like series that you can do, and obviously you can do it on so many different people. And then I just thought, KSI.
Yeah, because you just get your fucking dad in it just to see
it. My dad loves being in my videos.
I was going to ask you about that. How did you first get him involved in it? Because he does look like he absolutely loves it.
That's got to be the most common question, apart from James Wan, you cancelled. Is like, how did you get your dad in?
Because he really he seems to absolutely love it.
Yeah, no, he does. He loves it.
Did he suggest it or did you suggest it?
No, so the first video I got him in was the how to be H1, and all he was doing in that was being like the little DJ, so he was playing the songs. So it was like really easy, and then from there it just got harder and harder.
Does he? Because his comedic timing, like in that first video, the Aitch one, when he's sitting there, like just the way he's saying it. Because I've got my granddad in a video before.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, granddad, bit stiff, you know. Not literally, guys.
Oh, Christ.
Wait till Christmas for that.
What video was this?
Oh God, you just don't know. But your dad it seems like he just
made for it.
Yeah, it's timing, like just the way he speaks and the way he looks at the camera, you can just kind of tell that he knows a little bit.
Yeah.
Has he done like stuff like that in the past?
Literally never. But he was always down to help out, and he knew how like passionate I was about doing YouTube.
Yeah.
So at the time I think I just came up to him and was like, I got this part in the video, just need you to be a DJ. He was like, yeah, down. But then from there, it just spiraled into, I need you to do this. So dress up as a girl for me, please. It's getting a bit much.
I was going through your channel the other day, and I was looking at some of the stuff, and I was just like, it's like a non-PG version of like Road to Shore and Morgz. You know, like how they get parents involved. And then I was watching it, and then suddenly the Morgz diss track out. I was just like, I was like, oh, okay.
It was like the redemption story, wasn't it?
I was just like, it's come full circle. I was just like, oh, yeah, I see that now. Yeah. But it's very interesting to see it, like, you and your dad on camera just doing that.
Yeah,
like,
he loves it.
Well, we asked Theo how much he pays his dad to be in these videos.
Yeah, I saw about that. And I was like, I know this is going to get hard.
Do you pay anything for your...
Fuck all.
Clout.
The thing is he's always down to do it, and I've offered him money in the past. Do you want a fiver? He was like,
just gives him a bag, doesn't he?
Just give him a banner.
Gives him a follow back from Aitch.
But yeah, no, he's always just down to be in it, and he just enjoys it. Thing is we have like very similar banter. So like we be sat at home watching like the In-Betweeners together. And it's always like
really?
With your mate. I ain't got many mates, so he's not one of them.
Bit of a dry patch.
My dad's like so funny, like just jokes wise, but see when it comes to like understanding humor, he's like so late. Like he's the type of person, if you go to like see a stand-up show, he'll laugh, but like 30 seconds too late, so he'll just get it.
Oh, that's me.
Right.
That's me every time.
Like my dad he'll sit there and then he'll finally get it and he won't stop laughing. Like I remember we were watching like Ricky Gervais Afterlife and he was pissing himself because he got the joke like a minute afterwards.
Bless him.
Yeah.
Afterlife's amazing, isn't it?
Do you get stuff straight away though? Like sometimes I just have to sit there and think like,
I get annoyed when I don't get it. I go, I'm so confused.
It just depends on the joke, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, true. Sometimes like some are better executed, but I think that's why I usually find things I see more funny rather than things that are said, because I have to actually think about it. Then I'm like, and then something else has happened. I just don't know what's going on anymore. Don't know why I'm talking about this, but yeah.
Well, back on the topic of your dad, one of my questions was like,
how big's he?
Lewis, how has he been recognised?
Once, I believe. No, a few times actually. But it's like the odd like stare, probably because he's like, what the fuck is he doing? He's dressed as a girl in a film. No, but he got noticed, I think, like a few weeks ago, fish and chip shop. He was gassed. He was so excited.
What was his order?
I don't know. Large sausage or something.
He loves a
That's what his mum's ordered, I think.
Don't worry, James says we've got it at home.
What happened? Did he get someone come up to him?
Yeah, and I don't think it was a photo. It was just like, you're James's dad, aren't you? He was like, yeah, a bit of an awkward situation probably. But
yeah, because we were talking about that downstairs.
Yeah.
Like, you don't really know how to react to you when like people come up to you. It's strange, isn't it? You get used to it, but it's like it's weird because sometimes it can just be awkward.
Yeah, it
depends on them.
Yeah.
Like, for example, I know people that will be like, they'll DM. If someone comes up to me and says hi, don't mind it. But see if someone messages me and be like, just seen you in that shop.
That's
weird.
Do you get recognised quite a lot when you're out?
Not really, not
really.
Not. Oh, from time to time. So it's like quite a lot in where I live down in Devon. but like.
Well, you've only blown up since like quarantine, though, hasn't
Yeah,
it? So you've not had the chance,
that
really.
That did bits for me because I was able to do like all of my videos just inside.
Yeah.
And I did so many videos then. Since then, I fell off, I think.
No,
Why do you-
none of
see,
that. None of that.
Well, we'll talk about this, right? Before we were saying about we were just chatting and shit, and you said you don't really have that much confidence when it comes to your videos and stuff. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know. So I look back on I hate to look back on my old videos, but I look back on them and I think to myself, this is like such a good video, and I don't think that I can top it. I always do it like always like the last upload, for example, and I think to myself, I don't have any other ideas. I just don't know what I'm gonna do.
See, I get that, but I think with you, we were sitting downstairs. With your content, it's a lot different because it's not weekly or it's not twice a week. So with yours, you've got a lot more effort. So there's a lot more pressure riding on it doing well.
Yeah.
Do you
Whereas
get what I
if
mean?
it was like every week, then
You wouldn't really care because you'd be like, well, that
Yeah.
done shit. There's another one out next week.
Yeah, especially if it does bad, like the performance. Like I've said this to not only you, but just any YouTuber that does like the not so often content. You know, people like Nico as well. Like I personally, regardless how good the content is, I couldn't deal with the pressure of like having to like level every time.
Yeah,
like,
that's the issue.
Since I upload quite a lot, if a video does shit, I'm like, okay, on to the next one. It's not like, oh, wait till next month.
But your thing now is really hard because you've got like 1 mil views on some videos. So now if your video gets like, you know, your last one got 300k. didn't it?
Yeah.
So you're-
Bit of a stinker.
Yeah,
really,
that's a bit. But
Yeah,
you've got
yeah.
like 300k subs,
Yeah,
don't you?
that's the thing. It's like I overthink the views so much, and that's probably another issue where like I just don't have confidence in my like uploads.
I think that's really interesting to see though, because you've got a position where you say at 300k, something around, and then you've got videos which have got like 1 mil, 2 mil. That is massively like overachieving for the sub count that you have. Like it's usually, what is it, like 10 to 15% of your subs is like a healthy number.
Yeah, as long as you're above 10%, your channel's not dead.
And then
Mine's
if you
scraping that
think
lately.
about it, so if you have like 15% of 300k, like if you've got like 15 to 30 consistent videos, I'd say, as opposed to one every so period of time, that's quite healthy.
Yeah.
That being said, if you've got 300k, that's far from a stinker.
Yeah,
It's just
definitely.
not hitting the heights of what some other others
I think it's
were.
because a lot of people are watching it. Like, don't want to sub to that guy. You know.
Wait,
I don't think that's what it is though.
No, I think it's. See, you're putting yourself down again. Every single thing, putting yourself down. I feel like it's not that. It's just with the age stuff, right? A lot of people that come over aren't going to be YouTube people. So they'll click
that's very true.
And they'll be like, they'll not know about YouTubers.
Yeah.
So I just feel that'll be like half of most of Aitch's audience. So I don't think it's a thing of like they want to subscribe. Do you know what I mean?
No, I totally agree with you like that.
So with the KSI stuff, going back to that, your initial reason for doing it was same thing as the Aitch. Did that blow up straight away?
So I posted that, and I believe it was maybe like a week after that JJ like reacted to it on his second channel, and it just did unbelievable from there.
I remember
I was so gassed because I was like big KSI fan my whole life, and it's just like mental to
Is
see.
he who you watched? Like, was there anyone? Was he like the main YouTuber?
Yeah.
I feel like for most boys
Definitely,
of an age,
yeah.
it was.
Him and Joe Weller, and Joe Weller commented on the How to Be Aitch one.
Oh, did he?
I was just so excited.
What did he say?
Still am really. He quoted a part of the video because I said, "Take your trousers down." Sorry, and obviously that's like one of his quotes. So he quoted that. Probably fuming, I think.
Well, how did the video do straight away? Was it just banged?
The KSI one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it must have been, like I said, a week after I posted it. JJ reacted to it, and I believe it was Mo Saeed, his editor, that sent it to him, and he was like, because obviously he sorts out a lot of the videos that JJ reacts to, I believe, and he was like, "You need to see this," and then.
Was it like a thought from you to be like, look, KSI reacts to videos on his channel? Because I know Max Fosh did a video where he asked people, it was like, do you know who KSI is? And he said his thing was, look, I know KSI reacts to this stuff, it's going to get views. Was it the same thing with you?
I mean, I guess so in the back of my head, but then I also thought, because of how the video came out and when I was like rewatching it, I thought, this is a little bit too explicit. And that's the same with like all of my videos. I think they're not going to react to that, are they?
Well, I think when it comes to explicit, KSI is there's no boundaries with him, really, is there?
Definitely treads on a thin line.
That's true.
Well, with the... actually, wait, do you want to get into the integration? Do we need to go into the integration or not?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go into the integration.
You know what? We'll go to the integration. We'll
Guys, does KSI drive?
Yeah, does KSI drive?
I wonder if he does drive. I wonder what insurance he uses.
But actually, I wonder what insurance James uses.
Ask me what insurance I use.
What insurance do you use, mate?
Adrian Flux.
And this is the segment where we say thank you to our sponsors, Adrian Flux. Cam, you're the expert of Adrian Flux, aren't you, my friend?
I am, mate. You know why I'm the expert, mate?
I don't know. You tell me.
I use Adrian Flux, and they save me money on my car insurance. And if they want to save money watching this right now on their next car insurance, all you need to do is click the first link in the description. What policy, Charlie?
Yeah, black box
Black box
policy.
They would severely drop your prices, especially with Adrian Flux. So please, if you haven't passed your test, if you're learning, or even if you've just passed your test, simply click the first link in the description.
Please do it.
Thank you, Adrian Flux, for sponsoring this podcast. We do love you. Now, back to the podcast. James, what are you laughing at?
Now, back to the podcast.
Now, back to the podcast, guys. How are you feeling when KSI reacted to how it became?
Oh, just gassed. Because, like I said, big fan of him. And I just couldn't believe it, basically.
Did he message you privately?
No. He was like, take down that video. Fucking shit.
But one thing, I don't know if you want to mention this, but we talked before, one message you did get from a Sidemen after.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about that?
Alright, so I got a message from Zerka saying, what the fuck are you doing? No. Zerka messaged me.
That sounds really like Josh.
Whoa. Yeah. Well, he messaged me after the How to Be Road to Shore video. Because they reacted to that on Sidemen Reacts, and really nice guy. He was just saying video was great. I think he said that, or whether that I've just made it up. Video
Probably
was
said
great.
that.
Yeah, let's say he said that. Video was great, and he put, I just added your links into the top of the description. I was like,
that's really cool.
fucking legend.
Yeah,
he obviously didn't have to do that. And
yeah, it was really nice. Like that. One part of that video that I really loved was when you stood in the room and you have a picture of Vic and Rosie on the wall.
Yeah.
I just these minor details sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I try and do.
Fuck's
So
sake.
even like, I think there's a part of that where I've got like a cigarette in my mouth, and my dad like flicks it out because Road to Shore had that situation with the family.
Yeah.
Does it take a lot of research going into something?
Yes.
Because obviously that was quite a commonly known thing. But
Yeah. Normally, I'm just watching their videos, make sure that I get everything in order to like be them as such, and every joke that I could make in there.
Well, it's even the when you were like doing that,
It's arm and the lips. Like,
yeah, and they were all taking the piss out of him for the lip, but he didn't realise he did it.
Oh, God.
It's like it's such little things that actually make the videos.
Yeah.
But so they reacted to that on Sidemen Reacts.
Yeah.
And then, did you say Josh messaged you?
No. So the message that I got off Josh was that one, and then I also got another one down the line, which was after the Sidemen diss track I did.
Oh, okay.
And that was saying, we've seen your Sidemen diss track, and we're going to be taking legal action for defamation of character. And I was on holiday at the time, and I fucking shat myself. I'm pretty sure like poo came out my arse. I was just
That's what
graphic.
shatting yourself is.
Yeah, that's graphic. Yeah.
I was so scared. I was like, I'm gonna have to get a lawyer. Dad's gonna have to be a lawyer.
Where were you on holiday?
I was in Portugal.
Oh, so you're living it up, and then Josh ribbons it.
Yeah, I was in Portugal.
Was it Josh that messaged you that? Or
Yeah, Josh followed me on Instagram and then sent me a DM on there, which was
taking you to court.
Which was a little bit fishy because obviously he followed me on Twitter, so I was like, why is he doing this? And then my mate was saying to me, shout out my mate Matt, he's Road to Shore's sister in the video. So,
okay.
Yeah. And I was with him, and at the time he was like, it's a joke. He was like, don't believe it. That is 100% for a video. And I was like, no, it's not. Like, this is Josh saying it. And the way he worded everything, it was like, very serious.
Yeah, if it's any Sidemen member messages something, and one was going to be serious, it was going to be Josh.
Yeah,
I feel like.
He does all the business stuff anyway, so it would have, it definitely was a joke,
I was
though,
so
right?
scared. Yeah, so
you didn't actually end up in court.
Yeah, it was for a video DMing 100 celebrities.
Must be a tough life being a celebrity, wouldn't it?
The thing is he was DMing all these like big celebrities. Don't think they were replying, so he was like, "I'll do it easy." He's definitely
guaranteed one.
James Daniels.
Make some small YouTuber shit him.
Yeah. And I think JJ was in the video, and he was like, "Oh, he is going to shit himself." And
you actually sat in the jacuzzi, and it's just like fucking bubbling brown. He's just like,
crying when that video came out because I didn't get called James Daniels. I got called the Sidemen diss track guy. That is what I'm known as, I think.
I feel your pain with that one because I've been in a Sidemen video before and all I got from it was being called Player One. Because I had like a fucking like skin, like, you know, like as if I'm just a default pro on FIFA. So I got.
What Sidemen video were you in?
That's so funny though.
Sidemen vs XO. We don't talk about that.
Oh yeah.
And that's when he had like no eyebrows, no hair.
Oh yeah.
Player One
That's a
default
long time.
character.
Yeah,
So
straight from.
funny,
I was gonna say something. I can't say that.
What? Yeah, moving on from that. What traction did the interaction from Sidemen stuff give you? Like you've got the KSI, the Road to
Oh
Shore,
yeah,
Sidemen
so
videos.
like the KSI one, when it was on Sidemen Reacts, it was mental. Because obviously a lot of the people watching that are sort of the similar age to my audience.
Yeah.
So they just started watching the videos, and I think they just enjoyed them.
Has Road to Shore any other member of the Sidemen like DM'd you just about your videos?
Not at all.
Or commented
No,
on
it
videos?
was just Zerka, I think I spoke to.
Harry's probably fuming that you think that he's got a picture of his own sister and Vic.
Well, there's a few people have commented on your videos, like we talked about before, Joe. Like you were saying downstairs, Stephen as well.
So a lot of my videos are like inspiration. Stephen tries 100%.
I can see that.
Suck him off
Like,
again here now.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I can see that from a mile off.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's definitely not a copycat. Don't get me twisted,
Yeah.
but you know when you can see what people are inspired by or where it comes from.
Yeah, 100%.
It's definitely like the skits, the comedic timing, even like to the point like the back and forth between you and dad is the way that.
So
he does some things
similar banter with that, and also like The Office UK sort of thing.
Yeah,
Like,
So, are you a fan of The Office?
yeah, love it.
I can tell straight away because in that Aitch video where you're like, look, rather, you know, the barbershop.
Yeah,
straight
yeah,
away,
yeah.
I could tell.
David
like,
Brent sort
yeah,
of
I could
coming-
tell
yeah.
straight away. It's like that awkward kind of like dry.
Yeah. It's almost like you taking the piss out of yourself.
Yeah.
It works, always works well.
But that's why I think we talked about downstairs. You hardly get any that much hate, and I think it's because it's so hard to hate your content because you're taking the piss out of your content whilst you do it.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. You can 100% tell that I'm joking with everything. And because I started doing these like almost like edgy type comedy videos, that everyone expects that. Whereas if it was someone else, they would easily be like cancelled probably for half the stuff.
Well, that's what I was saying to you about the songs as well, because you were saying I don't know if I can top that, and I was like, well, if it's a parody song, they're not going to be expecting much.
That's true.
Going back with the content, then so you've done a lot of songs like drill songs. Why fucking like drill songs? Like isn't it like? I'm gonna sound so white here. I feel like it's meant to be like a lot like roadman kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like,
so
Can you not see the trim?
yeah, but what was the thought behind that? Is it because like it's two like polar opposites?
Yeah. So obviously, I actually really like rapping, and I believe I can rap.
I just love
Right, I just laughed
guys.
in there.
I just love it.
You just laughed on his dream.
Don't laugh, it's my
I
dream.
feel like I can rap.
Well, I didn't do that. I mean, it just sounds like the beginning of like an X Factor sub story.
I've been rapping since a kid, I promise.
just always like rap.
Stephen Fry said he didn't like my content. Yeah, sorry, you really like rapping, though.
You've been ripped. So I think I can rap, but then I thought to myself, I'm not going to be able to do any serious stuff. I'm from Devon, the shag no girls. I was like, what on earth am I going to rap about? I mean, going down to Tesco.
I'm shag no.
I thought I can't do that, so I went the comedy route, and I always like doing that sort of stuff. So I thought to myself, I'll write a few parodies. Obviously, I did that Rita and Stacey one, and from then I've done loads.
Yeah, because you've done the latest one was the Fire in the Booth, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was
So
the latest
class.
video. Probably a lot of people haven't seen that. I mean,
No, that was class. That was the first one I watched.
Oh, yeah.
And then I went back, but I saw it. I was just like, hey.
Yeah.
Because you've got this character like Driller J.
Yeah.
Is
So
that
I can turn that on any time.
Do you want to do it right now?
Yo, Wagwan G, what you saying, yeah?
Oh fuck.
I'm
Right,
a bit scared to
Yeah, I've got actually a roadman coat. You should put that on. You know,
Aye.
a bit more of a thing.
Say
Anyway,
nothing, G.
oh fuck it, I'll now
Carry on the
kind
whole
of.
You finish it just like that.
Where's the? Is that like a thing you want to build, like different characters in your videos?
Yeah, so the Driller J one is like one of the most like popular. And I did. What was the first video I did with that? I'm trying to think. It was a Roadman video. So I did. If Roadmen were on Love Island, it was a video.
Classic.
Yeah. And I
I've
think.
inspired that, mate.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Probably Love Island. Just banging views. I thought, fuck it. Get me a piece of that.
What inspired that?
No, wait, I wasn't this serious.
I just always wanted to go in Love Island.
So what I've thought with them is they're actually not like yours, but they're not bad. Like
The songs?
like
Yeah.
your flow and everything, it's not actually that bad. So I've just wondered, like, how many times have you practiced it in the mirror before you've actually like?
Probably too many times.
Did you have rap classing lessons or something?
No,
like
just
that?
my dad rapped.
Oh, you do, yeah.
But yeah, no, my dad's he's like he plays guitar. He was in like he was in a band, well, only like a little local band. But he's like all into the music stuff.
So does he produce them?
No, he doesn't.
Did you play instrumentals?
Is it fucking Calvin Harris?
Driller dad. It's gonna be class.
What's the process of you making a song? So like from start to finish, like obviously writing the lyrics, producing. How does it work when you have an idea?
So I'd say first of all, it's like say like the Lonsdale Creps one, for example, which if no one knows, it was like a song that I did basically about a pair of Lonsdale Creps shoes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you can tell. And I don't even know how I got that idea. I just wanted to do like a joke drill song, but that also sounded good as well.
Yeah.
So I just wrote it, and that I wrote really quick. It must have been like just in a day, less than that.
So you've wrote it. What happens after that?
Then obviously I just wrap it at home studio, which is just a mic really. Cook it up in the stew. Yeah, just wrap it. I sent that one off to an engineer, like a proper
So yeah,
music
do
mix.
you outsource mixing and mastering?
Yeah, so I sent it to him. He did that, and that cost like 80 quid. And at the time, I was like, "Fucking hell, I'm not gonna make this back off a video."
That's such a banner for you, isn't it?
Yeah, pay for a banner. That was
Literally, I won't pay for a banner.
So 80 quid for just a mix and master, or
yeah.
that's not.
Yeah.
You got a good deal there. That's all right.
Yeah. I think he did. I think he did
Nice
bits
to
on that as well.
Yeah.
Surely
You got 1 million streams.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Made that
it's
back.
like 800 and something K on Spotify. I do not know how. I guess it's just.
Did you
people
push
like
it heavily on
Um,
Spotify?
Yeah, so I was promoting it a lot, Instagram and everything wise, and then the YouTube video when I posted that because it was titled "How to Make a UK Drill Song." So I thought to myself, it might do well, but it's got no one. It hasn't got KSI in the title.
Yeah.
I posted that, and at the start for like a week, it was doing like bad compared to all my other videos, and then all of a sudden it just picked up because I think it was like one of those videos that's really shareable.
Yeah. I think with your videos as well, when you do a KSI video or something and everyone comes to your channel, your videos are a lot like Steven's where they just binge. You can just binge watch them. It's not like you
I
watch
found
one
myself
and you're
doing
like, oh, like I cannot watch another one. I would just watch like every single one.
Yeah, they
So-
don't really get outdated because they're not like about new. Well, they're about
current topics.
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that.
Are you trying to say you're a bit like Mariah Carey? You're timeless. Is that what you're trying to say? Fuck's sake. Well, you got.
I was going to say, I just think what was quite interesting is that you've got individual content, like we spoke about, like Sidemen and then other people that you've got stuff on. But then when you do something like your Lonsdale Creps song, that's must have been like a little bit when you release it, like, oh, is anyone going to care?
Yeah.
Do you get that?
Yeah, that was the thing, and I was just so happy when that did well because I thought people are actually watching me, not just for the titles. And
That's a
the-
testament. That's a
Yeah,
testament, like to like what you can do. You know, like if you create content which isn't off the back of others, which is obviously for myself working with Sidemen and working around other big content creators. My main concern was always going to be when I do go off and do my own thing, how much are people going to care? Because if you're doing stuff, say for example, you continue to do skit of like. You can literally rinse all 7 Sidemen, then you can go to like Beta Squad. People who are like very high, like as content creators, you kind of run at a risk of people only just coming to see that as opposed to just your stuff. So the fact that you've done something, did that make you a bit more inspired to maybe not rely on other stuff?
Exactly that. And like I said, I just didn't want people watching me just for the fact that like KSI was in the title. So that's why I've tried to do different style of videos with different titles.
I think with yours as well, it's kind of the style of it. I don't think people, like, obviously more are going to come for the KSI titles, but I think the style of your videos, it's not really, I don't feel like people would just come, don't feel like people would just come for someone in the title, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just the style of it, like what we said before, you were worried because you haven't uploaded for a month.
Yeah.
However, because you put so much effort into your videos, I feel like from an audience perspective, they'll give you that, like, respect for... to know that you're actually working on something rather than if you come back and just react to like Reddit or something after a month, people are going to
They'd
be
be
like,
fuming, wouldn't
yeah.
they?
No, but yours isn't after a month, is it?
Lewis has just been spiraling into a pit of depression, and he's like,
I find
You
that
said you liked that video.
I find that dead interesting though, how it's different for different channels. Because some channels, like if they don't upload for a week or 2 weeks, views die. Some channels, like Rotor Show, doesn't upload for a year, come back more views.
how ridiculous is that though? His channel out of any channel that I have ever seen baffles me.
So I think it's because obviously it's a lot of luck how he's got like 35 million on like so many videos. But also,
Yeah.
Are you ticking again?
Okay.
It's just cracking.
Oh, it's cracking. Okay, that's different.
I think with Rotor Show, it's because he, like yours, people respect when people put loads of effort in, and they're just gonna. Some people watch them videos like twice, like your videos. I feel like they're rewatchable.
Yeah, that's the thing. And like I said, they're very like shareable because some of them, like the drill one, for example, you don't need to know anything about YouTubers for that. You can just, as long as everyone knows about drill songs.
I think you've done like the key word there, it's shareable, because you could put a lot of effort into any video, but it might not be shareable. You know? And I think if you've got a bit looking towards content where you're just like, okay, this could actually be, you could just send it to a mate who knows nothing about YouTube. You know, there's like videos with like Harry, you know, let's like think of like two things, like one when he boots the ball against his mum.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I think about all those kind of things that are like clippable moments, things which people can like remember. Whereas, say for example, any other YouTuber, I'm not even going to say a name because I can't think of anything, but they could put so much effort into a comeback video or just a video of anything, but it could be about the formation of crystals inside of a snowball. It could take them a month to do something like that.
Yeah.
Don't know why I came up with that as a theory, but no one really cares, you know. But it's just that kind of content. Whereas if you put like a lot of effort into a video, and it's like music, which is always a good like kind of vibe to go for, a skit, funny moments, people are just like that again, and they just move towards that.
Yeah, so we're on that topic with the confidence thing. You're putting so much effort in, like Charlie says. Why is I want to know, why is there not much confidence in yourself with it?
I don't know. I guess it's because I guess it's because more people are watching. Like back in the day, it was like easy, and I could just, as long as that's the thing. I always just post, I just post what I find funny, and now I'm just thinking, is that funny?
I just wanted to post speed art.
They're easy.
You don't have to speak.
I'm waiting for you to buy a banner then.
I'll buy a banner right after this. Mixed
50
rates, 30 quid.
I'll do it cheap with cash.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
You always take cash.
40.
No, because did your video do bits on Facebook as well? Because I know they're comparing you to like just other YouTubers that don't upload.
Yeah.
But the perfect person to be able to compare you to would be Stephen, obviously, because he does the sketches. But then, like what Cam was saying, and you were saying that you don't want people to click on for KSI.
Yeah.
Look at what half of Stephen titles his videos.
Yeah,
like half of his videos, just you look at the title and you wouldn't make sense, but you click because you know you're getting. You don't know what you're getting, but you know you're getting a decent video. So people are going to click on his regardless, and that's why. What you were both saying about being shareable, that's why the Storms video did so well, because it was going mad on Facebook.
Yeah.
Did any of you go on Facebook or that? Did any of them do bits on Facebook?
I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was
I
like.
thought Ladbagger would have took that up.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my 100 quid. No, I think it was maybe like a few people locally posting it, and then like just some mums getting it.
I was the barber. The barber
barber
put it on his
posted
Facebook. Went livid.
All his angry customers.
Look at that haircut. That's not bad. That's not dodgy.
Yeah, no, I don't think it did anything on Facebook.
well, talking about that, just what you mentioned there, I feel like you should tell who was mad about the Morgz video. You know when you said about the mums.
Oh yeah, so obviously I did a Morgz diss track, and a little bit about that. He was fine about the videos I did on him. So when I did the How to Be Morgz, I beforehand messaged him because obviously.
Mates in that,
Well, best friend.
Your mate brother dropping his video on you.
Just before then, I was doing like thumbnails on him, and now I'm saying, "Do you mind if I just rinse the fuck out of it? You know, is that right?" And he was like, "Yeah, that's sound." He said it would be funny. And I don't know if you found it funny, but he enjoyed it. And then I did the Morgz diss track straight after that. And yeah, the only backlash I got off that was mums, because obviously when their kid types in Morgz on YouTube,
Oh my god.
that's coming out. And I'm talking about Big Jill having burger nips. all the mums are like, I am outrageous.
I love hate comments on Morgz fans. They're so funny. They don't. The spelling's just not there. There's like 2 spaces between every word. It's just really funny.
And that's going to get clipped, so they're just going to get absolutely taken to
I don't think they know how to clip, mate.
Was that the most girls that have ever messaged you?
Actually was. I was messaging them back like, do you fancy taking my virginity?
Did you hear anything from Jill or anything? Because
No.
some of the stuff that was said on that was raucous.
Wait, what was said?
I said that she got burger nips.
Right.
I don't know that.
Is that your way of flirting?
Yeah, might be. Yeah.
Maybe that's where you're going wrong.
Yeah, true. trying to replace Martin, aren't I? But yeah.
There were quite a few things that you said.
Yeah.
Like,
So in the How to Be Morgz one, my dad was Bold Martin, so he just whacked on a bowl cap.
your dad was saying raucous stuff as well, which is what I found even funnier because it's like that's the age bracket kind of thing between like you could be like I'll pipe your mum and it's just like yeah of course you will, but then when like a man of similar age will be like yeah I'll have a go kind of thing, then just like
Bold Martin.
would he? Yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
is he joking or is he being serious?
Are we going to see a boxing match between Bald Martin and your dad?
Oh, it would be.
The octagon.
I prefer the octagon.
The
cage, like the Hell in a Cell, the cage lowers, they're trapped
Or
in
just
there.
get like triple threat match, get Fog Dad.
But I would say that like a triple threat Hell in a Cell, TLC.
Yeah.
But who, like your unbiased opinion, who's winning and how is that going down between all three of them? Fog Dad.
Can we say it's a tag team as well, so they can like tag like?
Oh,
actual...
they've tagged their sons in.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, who's winning?
If it's a tag team, then definitely not me. But me and my dad.
Oh,
If
really?
yeah,
What do
awful
you think
fire.
Fog Dad's got a bullet header though. He's got a bullet head in him.
Morgz is tall as well, so if I'm getting
Yeah.
tagged, going against Morgz.
Well,
Just go for his ankles.
You seen the Morgz videos? He chucks Bald Martin about. I don't think he's
Oh,
going to be
yeah,
a threat.
true.
I don't think he's going to be a
I
threat.
reckon my dad would have him.
So
If he
there's
fought-
so there's no animosity between like you and Morgz.
Oh, no.
So like
no,
when you do,
he's
if Clash of Creators does go ahead, there's no going to be snapping between the two.
unless he's sort of like.
I disagree. I think Fog Dad's got a chin on him. I reckon you're not. I reckon he's not dropping. I reckon.
Lewis really wanted to take it back to the octagon there.
No, I'm just like, this is obviously a really serious question that's on everyone's mind. So
Yeah.
obviously I want to speak about it in a serious manner. I'm not going to like joke around in that. Like I genuinely think Fog Dad is not going down at all. I feel like his chin, solid chin, not going down.
Did he follow
Not
you
going
back?
down. Don't know. I'm not checked.
Oh.
Wait, who? Oh, Fog Dad. Yeah,
Fog
Fog
Dad
Dad.
tagged me in a story and didn't follow me back. I
My
was
dad
so
will
upset.
follow you on Instagram. He's got Instagram.
Your dad follows
Yeah.
me.
No, he
Oh,
I'll
I
say he
will follow.
will. He will.
Yeah, Daddy Daniels.
Yeah, there you go. I think he
Sounds
follows.
like
He
a
only
porn
follows.
star name.
Yeah, I did
follows.
like that.
Daddy Daniels.
Why did he look straight at the camera?
Daddy
Just go,
Daniels counterpart. That's who it is.
He follows. He follows Summer Rae.
Yes, my driller.
My mum's happy with that one. He follows Summer
Daddy Dick
Rae,
Driller.
me, and then a few other girls.
Just you and Summer
He
Rae.
loves it. He loves it. He loves the
We
grab.
have a weird combination, don't we?
I can just imagine your dad just with his little index finger,
Oh, I
seeing
did-
Summer Rae and just going.
Did a banner for Summer Rae.
Huh?
Like she
Yeah.
asked for a banner.
No, so I made it. She
No, I
said-
did it because I just
She
really
sort of
like her
she was
pictures.
I'm not asking for that. I just made it, posted it on Twitter, and she saw it, and then she sent me a DM. I was,
Oh, you definitely.
no! Yeah,
I really like your dad.
I think I nutted in my pants when I saw she.
You
DM.
definitely got hard on. Definitely. You
Bro,
definitely.
what did she say?
She was like, I think it was something like,
Banner shit, but you're hot as fuck.
heard you're a virgin.
Should do a video on her.
Oh, I could do.
How to be Summer Rae.
Yeah.
What did you message her?
Oh, she just said, banner's really good, and she said, can I use it? And I was like, oh yeah, obviously. Send me a pic. Need to be paid some way. No, but yeah, she said it was great, and then she sent me a love art as well, which is one of my biggest accomplishments, is getting a love art. Off
So you're still a virgin, but it doesn't matter because
I
you've
may
got
not be
Summer
a
Rae's
virgin.
love.
Who knows?
Does that count as losing your virginity?
I think it
Oh,
does.
yeah,
If Summer Rae DMs you, you're
That's big
automatically
flex,
not
that,
a
innit?
virgin. Yeah. That's like.
Wait, so what did you reply to that?
I've got a massive rod on right now.
It was a, really like your banner. My cock is hard. What a reply.
But no, I sent her the banner link, and then I don't think we talked after that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was. Oh.
So
Yeah,
she
that
came,
was it.
got what she wanted.
Did you not follow you back? No.
I think she did.
Oh shit.
Oh,
She
so
might
there's
have
still.
done, yeah.
It could be all.
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh,
Don't quote me
once
on
you're in the DMs, you're in the DMs. Unless
True.
you get blocked
That's
anyway.
true.
Why
Well,
don't you
Primary
just
DM.
send her a video message? Just
Of
be
you.
I could do.
yeah.
No.
Just replies with a picture of his
Let's,
cock.
let's not pretend we've not seen your DMs with girls before, Charlie.
What do you mean? I don't do anything. I'm a good boy. What do you
Oh.
mean?
No. We Charlie messages like a different. I was gonna say 7 girls for 7 days a week, but it's more than
I
that.
remember one time we screenshotted his Instagram DMs, and the one at the bottom was like 12 minutes ago.
Oh.
And then there's like 8. We're like, how many people do you... And every single one, what does it say? What does he love? What does he love?
He loves a voice note.
Loves a voice note.
Listen.
Charlie sent a voice message to every single one.
Charlie literally invites a girl around in the morning, then they leaves and there's another one on the night.
Oh.
Yeah, now this is fabrication.
This is defamation of character.
Defamation of character.
Got some.
Yeah, this isn't true. Let's take this back to your podcast, mate. So how many girls do you do?
Quite a lot.
I find that insane. So if you've got you've had Josh message you, you've had obviously Aitch, Summer Rae. Anyone else that's been an interesting point of the topic that someone's...
Oh, I'm trying to think now. No, I guess not. But like I said, a lot of YouTubers, there is some, I just can't remember. A lot of YouTubers I'd at least messaged before about designing. So say, I think I messaged George Memeless, and he was interested in a stream package. Probably sent him the price and he was like, fucking but yeah, him and I think Will I had spoke to before, designing wise. Maybe I did a thumbnail for him. I don't know, but it was definitely
I was going to say, didn't he say something about his content recently?
Yeah, Will said that you were his favourite YouTuber of the year, which is kind of cute. Was it that? Was
yeah,
that exactly?
Yeah. Oh, I was gassed for that.
How much you'd have to suck them off to say that?
Oh, quite a lot.
I'll give you 15 banners a month.
But yeah, he was saying his favourite YouTubers of the year or something, and my name got brought up. So I was chuffed with that.
How does it make you feel when other YouTubers, right? Because I think with when viewers recognise it, it's like, oh, that's class. But I don't know about you, but for me, when YouTubers recognise it, that's where I'm like, oh shit, this must have been a good video.
Yeah, it's getting serious sort of thing. Because
official credits kind of thing.
Yeah, I sometimes I just forget that I even do YouTube because I'm just posting videos that I just find funny, just having a laugh with it, and then just put it out there. And then obviously I'm not doing a lot of the stuff that YouTubers do. So I'm down in Devon, nothing's going on. I'm not even collabing with anyone.
Have you thought about it?
Yeah, but then I looked at the price. I was like, fucking hell.
Fair enough. As you say, sorry.
Yeah, and then obviously friends and family down in Devon, and it's a lot easier to record videos so I can just go in a part, no one's there, dress up as a girl, easy.
Just
it's a typical Thursday night, isn't it?
I was going to say, so your come up, so to speak, this year, 2020, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So obviously you've been around and about in the COD scene, you've been making thumbnails, banners and stuff for people. So how far removed or involved in the YouTube community are you, so to speak?
I don't know.
Because I'll be honest, I didn't hear about you until probably about 3 weeks ago or something. And I've watched a fair few stuff, and I'm a big fan of the stuff. But no worries, I'll get out your ass now. But it's good to see. But obviously, the way that I know most YouTubers and people in the scene is by mutual friends, and then I'll discover that way. But
yeah, that's the thing. I've only ever had messages with YouTubers. I've done no collabs. I haven't really met with any. This is basically the first time.
Oh,
So,
really?
Oh,
I need to get
I feel so proud.
Lucky you guys.
Gets a coach at 6 a.m. the day before.
What better way to do it on a podcast so people get to see your real personality?
Yeah, there you go.
Cute.
And now his career dies. No,
have you thought about? So, like I said, have you thought about London? Apart from the prices, do you think that it's something that could potentially be beneficial?
Yeah,
for the
definitely
future?
near future. I would say.
Near future.
Yeah.
How near?
Well,
I don't know.
I feel like you need to, for
When I
your
start-
content, to bring it up that level and to take the stress off you. I feel like you need to move in with 2 or 3 people that do something similar. And I feel like that'd be super easy to
Like-minded.
bounce off.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, yeah, get a dad, bring him along, get him to be a
that's
spare room.
But I think it's two things, because there's the aspect of you'll collab and everything will go well, but also I think the dad thing and everything that is a big part of your content.
You can't lose your dad.
Yeah,
No,
it's very unique because you don't really see too many people saying that, and you don't see too many people with dads in their videos, and also
that come across well as well.
Yeah, with what my dad says, it's everyone's like, fucking hell, you said that,
Yeah.
and it's like the shock factor, isn't it?
Well, with it's, obviously you said your channel's very similar to Stephen's. With Stephen's videos, I don't know if he just had all YouTubers in his skits. I don't know if that would be the same as his mates.
I know what
do
you
know
mean.
what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Because he's kept it the same, hasn't he? And people like that, which might work for you as well. Hit and miss. I suppose some people need change. Some people, if it's working, don't change a winning recipe. So.
Do you ever think about modelling your
Modelling?
Pull your pants down, James.
Have you ever thought about modelling?
Hugh actually messaged me.
Do you ever think of modelling your your career on someone like Stephen, like what he's done with how now he's got second channel podcast, or do you ever look at that kind of thing and following their footsteps kind of thing, or are you just in your own kind of...
Yeah, so a second channel I've had an idea about, because I think that would go down well, maybe more like personality-based stuff
Yeah.
as opposed to me being like a character. I think that would maybe do well, but then again, people want me, fucking hell, he's got boring. But yeah, a second channel, and then I think what would work well in terms of like the London thing is maybe doing like a few collabs, I'm mixing them in there as well as the normal videos.
Yeah, because I think with your channel, it would benefit loads. Because we were saying before, if you asked Stephen for a collab, I guarantee he'd at least just like consider it.
Yeah.
And
Stephen, do you want to collab?
Yeah. And
Please.
He doesn't watch this. And if he is watching this for, he's got a very sad life. Sorry, people are watching.
Hey! Hey!
I'm taking
We
the
love
piss.
you. What do you mean?
I'm taking the piss.
Yeah, you better be. Yeah.
Anyway,
Everyone's clicked off now, haven't they?
yeah.
It was like, can't be asked. Away.
With the collabs, I feel like you just need to ask people.
Yeah, true.
How do
I
you
haven't asked anyone, so maybe
Yeah.
that is why.
Do you like, if you were to like ask people, do you think that you'd think twice about it? Because I know this kid does that all the time. He's just like,
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'd probably be too scared to do it. I need like a solid idea to be able to
How
give
to
them.
be Willie and get Cam Kirkham in it, and then take away. There
But
you go,
he-
banging.
Is there one in mind that you'd have, like, as like, say, like your first collab, if that were to be?
Yeah, it'd probably be Stephen. To be fair,
Yeah.
I think
Dream collab.
I think that would be. I think that would be good.
Just leave them, mate.
Lewis really wanted it to be him do the BMX video in the park.
How to be Danny McCaskill.
Right.
DMX.
I guess.
Because if you and Cleveland, if you were Stephen, who the fuck's Cleveland?
You were on Cleveland.
That's his rap name. If you and Stephen collab, it's such similar content that I just think it would bounce off really well.
Yeah, that's true.
And I don't know how it would work. Like, would you both write the script together? Or would you write it?
Yeah,
for
that's
him?
what I wouldn't know because our like writing process is probably different. I have to get in a weird headspace to be able to write that sort of stuff.
Yeah, let's get into that. How do you like? Are you just sitting in a room? Or you?
There's a lot of ketamine and cocaine.
Yeah,
What?
some other.
Beethoven used to do that, and Shakespeare. Sorry.
And
Fun
James
fact.
Daniels as
Yeah.
well.
James
Add it in there. But
This is
yeah,
actually not painted snow.
Yeah, this is actually not snow.
Road to Shores.
He actually left it from when he was round.
No, there would
was
be
gonna say
nothing
Magic.
left if it was. Anyway, it's writing processes.
Yeah. So it's just me sat in my bedroom. That's basically all I do.
Listen
Really.
to
Is the
Stan Eminem on repeat.
Yeah,
Is the
crying.
bedroom the stew
Crying
for you?
because Summer Rae.
And so is the bedroom the stew for you? Then you just sit
Oh
there.
yeah,
it's just like, that's
basically.
it.
So I just sat in my room, and I have to get in a weird headspace to be able to write.
So you take
Well, no,
back
not
shrooms.
Why are you saying this if it's like a fucking ritual that you need to do?
It's not like
candles.
Let's sacrifice a rabbit.
not really, but like I don't know.
Painting your dad in fucking goat's blood and just get him to spread out.
Sorry?
Yeah. We're not surprised.
Oh, the table's got up on my side. Anyway, let's stop
The
interrupting.
thought process.
But fucking hell, come on, guys.
Let's hear about this weird headspace.
Well, no, it's not a weird headspace as such because me and my friends have like that sort of really wacky, weird humour, and that's what we find funny. So I basically just sit down and it's just what I find funny. So the topic, I research into that first. So for example, the How to Be Road to Shore, I'm like there watching all his videos.
How long?
Well, not all of them.
How long did you just so we can get like a time frame? How long did you spend like researching, so to speak, on?
It
how you
depends
put
on
the video.
Depends on the video. The How to Be Road to Shore one, it must be like, I'd say a week doing the script, maybe,
That's
and
a lot, Brett.
getting the props in as well because I spend a shit ton on props. Probably don't even make it back. And yeah, I do that and then just make the video.
That's what. So there's no like when you're writing, are you like thinking your timing in it, or like when you're writing?
Oh yeah, I guess so. I don't know really. I just wing it.
So you got a week of prep. Yeah. Then obviously the next part will be to like resource like the beat or something like that.
Yeah.
Would you just go
Yeah, if
online
it's a
and find
song,
something like that way?
Yeah, it depends. So like the Lonsdale Creps one, I had to find a beat to buy and everything.
Yeah.
But say like a diss track I do is just normally whack a beat off YouTube.
So how much would you say like that road show video in total? How much would that cost you on like beats, props, engineering? Just
Oh well, the little videos like them in terms of engineering, I don't really have to like spend another 80 quid on like someone to mix it properly.
Do yourself.
Yeah, basically
On
do a
what?
bit of like Audacity. So I send it to a mate and he can do like a little bit of mixing. But yeah, like the Road to Shore video, for example, to answer the question, it's quite a lot on props because it's like the outfits, then it's all of these like different accessories, things in the background that I've got just for.
I really respect that though, because a lot now in YouTube, there's like you're saying a week to do a video. There's not much of that in YouTube now. I think
that's
the current trend with YouTube is like we're gonna sit down and not react like commentary, but
That's okay. Just have accept me. It's okay.
Luke's getting really sad today.
I'm saying that's most of YouTube, but it's nice to see that there's just a bit of variety in that people are still just like a week to do a video. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Mixing it up a bit.
Yeah, like your videos, like you've got a few that have took like how long? Like the Movember one?
They just take a hot minute. They just take a while. But that's always like me. I prefer to try and if I did, I think it's what works for the individual. If I sat down and did a commentary video, number one, I'm not funny that way. Like I couldn't look at a camera and
I don't think
be
I could do
amusing.
that.
It would just I would look at it, cringe, and the content would be dreadful as well.
TikTok.
Yeah, literally, like if I sat down and was just like. Yeah.
Like sometimes I visibly get angry because I don't script any of my videos at all.
Yeah.
So I'll be at and I'll be like, what the I'll get angry and I'll keep it in the video. I'll be like, what am I supposed to say about this? What am I supposed to, like, why have you sent me this? What am I supposed to say about this?
But that would be me for the whole TikTok video because I don't, number one, I don't really watch TikTok, but then also number two, like I wouldn't know how to like, when we spoke about like listening to jokes and comedic time and stuff like that, like my brain doesn't work like that. I'm not that quick. But I'd say like if we're going to bring it back to the topic, like if you spend like a lot, right, demonetization and all that. But if you spend a lot of time working on a video, then if that works for you, that's like kind of what you kind of want to push yourself to go into, you know?
Because like you said, Cam, if I do a video that's like me just sat down reacting to something, everyone's gonna be like, what is this? This is not expected.
That's one thing that really grates me, actually, by the way, and this is no dig to anyone like at all. It's a slight dig, but not a dig to anyone. But a lot of people's content were like, when we had that whole diss track season and stuff like that, when everyone rinses the whole reacting to diss tracks, reacting to music videos, it's just like the reacting. I'm just like, it's content. It's content. Like, don't get me wrong, but it's like,
what do you mean? Like, it's to say, are you talking about people that aren't involved or people that are involved?
I admire someone who can take time to put into a video or knows their niche to put into a video. I like that. It's like, that's your content kind of thing. It's you. But if you're saying, like, imagine if my videos were then just reacting to Lonsdale Creps, the Road to Shore video, the Morgz diss track. Sure. I actually might start uploading then. But that whole thing, like, I can't look at those videos. Sometimes they're interesting because they're relevant, but I would never sit there and think, wow, what a great video. Whereas I watch a video, whether it could be funny as a commentary video or it could be something which I can tell is shareable, which is I genuinely think is the key word, but like you can look at it and think, wow, that's really, really like interesting or really good, and then you remember it. I'm never going to remember a diss track reaction video,
There's not much thought that go into them videos, really. It's just literally turn the camera on. But now, what I'm interested in with you, when you're thinking of an idea, is your instant thought, right, I need something that's shareable? Like, is that how do you have like a review process with an idea?
I don't know. I guess so. I know, like, I almost know if the video is going to do well a lot of the time, because
Statman.
If it's got KSI at the time, like, that's doing well. That one
usually will.
But yeah, I don't know. I think of something that a lot of people can watch, relate to, unless it's like the How to Be Road to Shore or anything like that. But the drill song that I did, I knew a lot of people. Drill's big. I knew a lot of people would find it funny.
A lot of people in the mandem.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask. So I'm going to ask, probably, I hate this question because I get asked it a lot, but I feel like it's very relevant considering the space in which you are at in your career and like how far you've come. I'd say in career in the last year. What advice would you give for someone who could potentially be trying to, we talk about like not YouTube, but doing your kind of content, like the skitty content or like that kind of thing? What advice would you give to someone who might be starting or thinking about starting that?
Honestly, it would be just do what you find funny. So don't try and copy anyone. Do what you find funny, and basically stick to that. Also, I think what else? Wing it, basically. That's what I did.
Hey, did you hear that was the Joe Weller voice? Like, you know the.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else I would say. Don't focus too much on numbers at the start, probably. Especially with the skits.
Well, you're saying with your videos, your skits don't get that many at the start, but then they just blow up.
Yeah, because the video might not do well at the start, and then it may pick up That's sometimes happens with a lot of my videos. Like the
That's good
Lonsdale.
advice. I think that's good advice. Don't you put too much pressure on yourself.
Yeah. Well,
Basically,
I hear that.
Beautiful. Well, if you want to go and check out James's channel, please, it will be one of the links in the description. Not the first link, because that's Adrian Flux, but will be the second link.
You get number 2. You get silver. You get silver.
Yeah, and thank you very much for tuning in. Please subscribe, please like the video, and good episode.
But before we go, what are we doing now?
We're going to do an extra 20, 30 minutes on Spotify, Apple, all audio platforms. So please, if you want to hear your life advice, please go over to Spotify right
Lewis,
now.
Lewis, where have they got to go? What do they do if they want to be involved in
So
the
if
next
you want to
part?
be involved in any podcast episode with your favourite guest, all you need to do is send in your biggest problem. We'll laugh at them or we'll fix them. Sometimes both, sometimes never. Send them in to lifeadvice@antisocialpodcast.co.uk. Cam moaned about it being too long, but that's the shortest we could get it. So yes, lifeadvice@antisocialpodcast.co.uk. Cam, stop kissing the mic, please.
But for now, that's us. Thank you very much, and we'll see you again soon.
See you later.
Adios, cheese.
Bye.